Well, good afternoon, viewers. This is the update of my SIG MPX 9mm. Just wanted to share with you some of the things I've discovered about it as I've put rounds downrange through it, and also some of the changes to the sort of the equipment and whatnot that we're finding through SIG. So here we go. So first and foremost, guys, obviously SIG MPX pistol, this particular one. The gun has been absolutely flawless. I've got probably somewhere in the neighborhood of close to 1,000 rounds through it so far, and so far it has chewed through and eaten up just about anything I can put in it. A couple of updates though that I did want to share with you. Number one, there is still an issue with SIG magazines, or with the MPX magazines. My 3-pack of magazines that I ordered from SIG have still not arrived. It's been 2 months now. We're right here at the end of November, early December, and allegedly I will have them before the end of the year. I'll believe it when I get them. Couple of quick things about it. I've changed it obviously since the first video. I ended up going with an Aimpoint Micro for the optic. It just a little less weight, and the gun was easier to handle with that. Went with a TLR 1 HL high lumen light and no type of angled foregrip or anything on the front. So far, one of the big changes that I made is I removed the standard AR birdcage style muzzle device, and I did that so that I can use my can. And this is an AAC Tyrant 45 can, and so far it is great. This gun suppresses extremely well. The suppressor looks great on there, and I have been able to shoot this thing suppressed most of the time, and it works fantastic. One other thing I also did do, I got another QD mount that actually came off of a SIG MCX, and mounted that on the front, so I do have a front sling mount for it. So let's talk about the gun a little bit. First and foremost, gun's been essentially flawless. There's still a huge conversation on this gun versus the CZ Scorpion. And I can tell you that they're both excellent. I own both. I enjoy shooting them both. The one thing I can tell you is that the SIG MPX has an extremely high quality feel through it, and it really does feel like sort of the next generation of submachine gun, or platform. I have put every imaginable type of 9mm ammunition through it, from sonic to subsonic to hollow point to ball ammunition, cheap stuff, expensive stuff, you name it, it's been through it. It's chewed through every bit of it. I've yet to have a malfunction. Couple of gripes that I've got about it. Trigger still sucks. I've cleaned up the trigger a little bit. After about the first 500 rounds, the trigger began to get less gritty, as I wore it in. And that has been good. But one other concern that I do have is the newer versions of this gun are going to come with a Ambi charging handle. This one has the early version. But if you look here on either side of the charging ramp, let me see if I can get that on. You see the silver right there and there? When you push this forward, it actually hangs up right there. See it? Hangs up right there. There's a lip, and that has banged the hell out of the top of the receiver, and I'm a little disappointed with that. That can be once it's on, but that lip was a big disappointment. Just little stuff like that. And this was a very early production gun, so I don't know if they've, I know they've updated, I know they've updated the MPX since this version, so maybe the newer versions don't do it. But a couple of updates that SIG has done. Number one, this is now available when this comes from the factory. This front handguard is a key mod handguard, which is nice because key mod obviously is there are a lot of accessories and a lot of things that will bolt directly up to the handguard without having to get the rail for it. So that's one advantage. The second thing is it does come now with an Ambi charging handle. Again, very nice update to the gun. There is some, I don't know this to be fact, guys, so please don't quote me on it, but there has been some feedback on the caliber change kits on these guns. Now, it's not an issue for me because this one's going to be a 9mm for its life. There's absolutely no reason for me to update this to 40 caliber or 357 SIG. These days 9mm is plenty hot. You can get ballistically 9mm is excellent. 40 caliber and 357 SIG do not suppress well, so yeah, I would have never changed the caliber on this anyway. But with that being said, there has been some feedback on the second gen guns having being more friendly or more apt to be able to be caliber changed. This one, apparently there's some issues with it. I don't know, I've never done it, so that's something to keep in mind. Also, there was supposed to be an update on the magazines. I don't know what the update was. I'll find out for you guys, and I'll post another video when I do find out. But apparently that may have been what some of the delay was all about on the magazines. Other than that, gun's been great. Love the side folding pistol brace. Absolutely cool. Makes the gun so compact if you do want to carry it in a smaller bag. That's great. Obviously, if you're going to form one it, I've handled the SBR version of this. They've got it at Bullseye. It's a factory SBR, and it has the collapsible HK style collapsible stock, and I'll tell you, it is absolutely fantastic. The collapsible stock right now for this gun from SIG is about $350. It is beautifully made. It's absolutely rock solid. There's no play. It's really tight, and it fits beautifully on the gun. I was able to handle one at the shop the other day, and it's fantastic. A little bit of a burden is the price. With the tax stamp out the door, I think the SBR version was the better part of $2,000. I mean, if you're going to build one by yourself, you'll be about that anyway by the time you buy the gun, the stock, and pay the tax stamp. So either way, but the factory SBR version, very, very cool. So overall, guys, SIG MPX, very, very nice. Again, happy with it. Been shooting it a lot, and especially suppressed. Very, very quiet, and almost no recoil. I mean, literally, we're talking 22 long rifle levels of recoil, and indoor shooting safe with this suppressor on with no hearing protection. Very impressive, especially with the subsonic stuff. Sonic stuff is a little bit louder than that, but subsonic stuff is just dead quiet. So very, very impressed with that. Let's see, anything else? I think that's about it. Again, I've gone through a couple different iterations, but I think this is the way it's going to be set up for good. Really enjoy the rifle. If you have any questions, please just put them in the comment section. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to share with your friends. Thanks a bunch, guys. Look forward to you on the next one.